Hi. Hey. Hi. Hi. Hey.
Hey.
Yo. You can pile in. There's plenty of room to go around. I didn't think we were going to steal so much standing room with sitting. Hey. Hi. Hey. This is my first show ever in Massachusetts. I've been here plenty of time, like other bands I've played here a lot, but I've never done Into It Over here, and I'm real excited to. I fucking love Boston, and I like Allston and Cambridge even more than Boston, so getting to play in Allston is even cooler. So, but my name's Evan, this is Into It Over It. This is day 5 of a 2.5-week tour with Former Thieves, and day 2 of a 2-day fun trip with my boys in My Heart to Joy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a few songs. And then, who's playing third?
Former Thieves.
Then Former Thieves will be fun. But this song is about something I think a lot of us can relate to. It's really awesome girls dating really shitbag wastoid dudes. Care what your friends say. You can smoke weed with Dave every day, and I won't mind. You can settle down, skip town, and move away from here. You could both start new careers, and I won't mind. But if I really said those things, you could call me a liar for all time. What are they doing up there? I know this might bother you to hear. You know it kills me when you get treated like the enemy, but you don't mind. So I'll try to make plans tonight while you think I've lost my sight. You're right, and I don't mind. But if I really felt that way, you could call me a liar for all time. Call me a liar for all time. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Let me tune this right quick, and then we'll move on with the show. This song's about how I got wasted in Las Vegas and got a black flag tattoo. Sorting through awful plans we're making, our permanent locations pending, and advice and time and savings, our earnings for this week, counting down to bleeding through my sleep. Sitting, now everyone is waiting for blackboard risks we're taking, compensating, drinking from the after-hours party down the street, bleeding through my sleep. If I stood Sin City on its side, every bad decision could hopefully be mine. I picked one hell of a night to start wearing white. Thanks. Woo! You guys want a fast one or a slow one? Fast. Forgot we're at a punk show. Gotta play the fucking punk jams. This song's about bad poetry. And I just turned 26 like a couple weeks ago. And you think when you reach your like mid to late 20s, hello? When you reach your mid to late 20s, you think that shit goes away. Like you won't be writing about girls and about puppies anymore, but no, you still are. You absolutely still are. And if anybody tries to tell you otherwise, they're fucking lying. It's the absolute truth. This is about that. You're too occupied, choking on the smoke from this short fuse of mine, which took a half year to light. A half year to lie, to realize you should have waited for some sort of cue, before showering on and on about the towns you once knew. 'Cause frankly, I'd asked you to stay. It's not my fault that you left anyway. A borrowed idea which was yours to borrow, and you can thank me later to keep you busy day after day, during sets of long hours, doing $4 drinks to $10 tables. It's all as you imagined it, talented townie, just wasting it. 'Cause frankly, I'd asked you to stay. So here's 22 syllables to show you I'm capable, till you decide that we're taking our time. I'll be reading about us a couple days every month, until you decide that we're taking our time. I'll be reading about us a couple days every month. It's not me. Quieter without you. My evenings in early are quieter without you. My pockets and wallet are quieter without you. 'Cause frankly, I'd asked you to stay. It's not my fault that you left anyway. So until you decide that we're wasting our time, I'll be reading about us a couple days every month, until you decide that we're wasting our time. I'll be reading about us a couple days every month. So I don't usually play this song, but I want to because this is a really awesome house, and I feel like you guys are all pretty like-minded to me, and you're not dickheads. So I want to share this story with you, and I want to play this song for you that I don't often get to play. And,
about cops?
It's absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
So from 2005 to 2007, I used to work for this indie punk hardcore record distributor. Say like Newbury Comics needed fucking 5 copies of Summary by the Descendants. They'd call us up and be like, yo, we need these records. And they'd fill out this whole order, and I'd pack it up and ship it for them. And my 2 bosses were these 2 people, Rich and Joe, and both of whom ran record labels, were punks forever, and so was I, and it was awesome. Like, we just talked about hardcore all day and fucking hung out. It was the best. It was the best job I've ever had. But Rich especially was super anti-conformity, anti-walking the straight line, anti-police state. And when the company went out of business, I started working for a clothing company. Joe started selling real estate, and Rich became a cop in New York City. And so this song is about punks becoming cops, and just about how fucked up I think it is to sell out from something that is so important. And like I knew it was so important to him, and I feel like he just fucking took everything he had and everything he loved about it and just like threw it against the wall. And so this is about that. And he's an asshole. He's not always an asshole. Well, everyone knows you're an asshole. And your new occupation lets everyone know for sure. Directing traffic in the Big Apple, and toting a gun, wearing a badge that you swore you'd never wear, like faded ink on the backside of your arm. Kill your idols and wear them down and out. You're wearing them down and out because you've sold out. Well, we all knew you were an asshole, but you've really brought yourself to a new kind of all-time low, where the bullied becomes the bully, and bully's what it's built on in blue, a uniform that you swore you never wear, like faded ink on the backside of your arm. Kill your idols and wear them down and out. You're wearing them down and out. Well, you should get used to donuts and drinking too much coffee, while I watch your punk rock past disappear as fast as you'll be reading its Miranda Right. You're reading its Miranda Right. You're reading its Miranda Right. So arrest me if I'm convinced that more often than not, the worst kinds of people become cops.
Yeah.
So I've got 3 7-inch splits with friends of mine, Empire, Everyone Everywhere, and Swing Set. I have a CD with 52 songs on 2 discs released by a label called No Sleep. I have a cassette of me playing 4 covers, one of which is Archers of Loaf.
Did you say 52 songs?
Mm-hmm. I wrote, recorded, and released 1 song every week for a year. And most of what I've played already is on that. I have another cassette of a band that I started back in Chicago called Stay Ahead of the Weather, which is me, Nick from Castavet, and Bobby from Native. And the 7-inch will be out in December, but we make cassettes so I can have something for this tour. And I've got a shirt ripping off the 80s DC hardcore band Void. So, me and My Heart and Former Thieves are all making our way to Fest. It's very expensive to get to Florida, and if you have anything to help us out, that'd be awesome. We're in the middle, like I said, Former Thieves and I are out for like 2.5 weeks right now. And this song is for them, and it's about quitting your job and going on tour. And yeah, that's pretty much sums up everything I wanted to say just now. Since you left, there's more room on my bed for me. clothing and garbage and filled up every box after box after box and threw them all out in bags of old bills that I've shredded so no one can rearrange my life on the lawn before oil breaks loose. Making space for 3 guys and some gear for 1 month, which might feel like a full year. And I don't mind, why would I mind that I've put in my 2 weeks? From a desk and a chair and a computer to stare at when I've got my whole life to plan around something lifeless like a full-time job. I won't be pushing paper when there's files to inspire me to rearrange my life. On the road before, on the road before, on the road before oil breaks loose. What was your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Joseph asked me to play a cover song of a band that I used to be in called Up, Up, Down, Down, Left, Right, BA Star. I wasn't in the band when they wrote this song, and this is one of my favorite songs ever. It's on that covers cassette, actually, and Joseph, this is for you. I'm gonna play this just for you. I haven't played this yet on the store, so if I fuck this up, cut me some slack. This shit is hard. This song's called Holding Hands With Me. For my lost time and wasted nights with tired days between, now I take myself on dates, holding hands with me. In my mind, in my time, in my mind and time. Of course I know I'm trying, I haven't left a mark. Half a year may as well have been half my life. My mind and my time and my mind and time. Of course I know I'm trying, I haven't left a mark. Now I take myself on dates, holding hands with me. Fucked it up a little bit. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna play 2 more. This song is on a split I did with my buddy Bob Nana. It's about how I almost got beat up in Billings, Montana over a pickled pig's foot. Which, if you were thinking of good reasons to get beat up in Billings, a pickled pig's foot seems like a phenomenal fucking... Jen, right? Jess. Jess did an awesome job. She said her name once during the whole set. Sorry, I got it wrong. Jess was awesome. I thought those songs were great. And everyone give it up for Jess. She did really good. It's so hard to sit up here alone and play. It's really, really difficult. And I know. So there's so much respect, mutual respect, I hope. But yeah, this is about Toothless Hicks in Billings, Montana. From the rail yard to the rainbow, we've assembled a posse, assembled a crew through stereotypes and lies. We'll turn 10s into 1s, and everyone except myself will know Everyone except myself will know. Well, here's a perfect scene. An eavesdropping local, a corner, a border between sobriety and insanity, where visitors have fought, they'll liquor up your thoughts. Oh, you chew like a champ, you'll sour your story through dental work you've lost. Dental work you've lost. Dental work you've lost. Oh, you chew like a champ, you'll sour your story through part for you. Stamp with me, we have found in your homeland. Oh, you chew like a champ, I'll spit back what you spit at me through bar floor. We stamp with feet we have found in your homelands. And everyone except myself will know. And everyone except myself will know. Alrighty, guys, this house is awesome. Thanks for Wacky Kastle for having us play in their house. Thanks for the pasta. Thanks for letting us watch that documentary about character actors in your living room. It really truly means the world to Former Thieves and My Heart to Joy and myself, and you really have no idea how important this is, like how awesome this is. This is my last song. Again, my name is Evan. This is Into It Over It. I have stuff upstairs. And the song's called Anchor. I usually always close my set with this song. And it's about my best friend Kelly buying me records in California. But really, it's just about best friends in general. And yeah, if you got your best friend sitting next to you, just give him a little friend touch. There you go. Yeah. Castavet and I have this thing called friend touch, where if you're on tour and you're with your friend, typically of the same sex, you try to uncomfortably touch them as good as possible to try to freak them out. And but Ron and Castavet is unfathomable. You cannot get him. I've licked his ear. I've nibbled his ear. I've put my hand up his shirt. Nothing's happened. I can't get him to flinch. So if you want to introduce that game to your friends in Allston, it's seriously a good time. Cool. This is my last song, guys. Thanks so much. Don't think I'm too weird for telling you about friend touch. Bands do crazy things on the road. You get lonely. Urban royalty on 6th Street. Our clothes are finely pressed. My blue jeans won't miss me. But let's go change your shoes. Your feet must be killing you. And the car's not far. Everyone has something awful to say. Just try not to pay attention. They're all fucked up anyway. And remember that it's okay if we don't see eye to eye today. 'Cause I'll be there for you tomorrow, steady and faithful as your anchor, trying to keep the water safer in the wake of this town. in the wake of this town. So take this with you to the West Coast. A list of some things I would like most. And maybe you'll find a few. I'll make it up to you when you get home. Steady and faithful as my anchor, trying to keep the water safer in the wake of this town. In the heart of my town. Thanks, guys. Real cool. Awesome.